Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm at the Slumber Yard, and in today's video we have a solo review of the Nest Sparrow Signature Hybrid Mattress. In the past, this bed was called the Nest Alexander, but Nest did a whole rebrand of their mattress names. The beds didn't really change all that much to give them bird names, which makes sense because it's Nest bedding. We're basically going to cover everything you need to know about this bed, including what it's actually made of, what it's going to feel like for you to sleep on, how firm it is, how much it costs, a few of its extra bells and whistles, and who might want to get one for themselves. If that sounds good and you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. And as always, there'll be some extra information down below in the description to help you through online mattress search, so be sure to take a look down there. But without further ado, let's get into the review. All right, so first off, let's briefly cover the policy information for this particular mattress. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, Nest did send us out this mattress for free so we could test it out and tell you all about it. But if you get one for yourself, you start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. Unboxing it should be pretty quick and easy to do. We've done it hundreds of times over here. It's actually still kind of fun to this day. Once the bed arrives at your door, not when you start sleeping on it is when your 365-night trial begins. So you have an entire year to test it out in your own home to determine if you like it or not and you want to keep it. If you decide that you don't want to keep it, you can return it or work with them on an exchange, which we'll talk about here in a second. But if you do like the bed and you want to keep it, which you probably will if you're doing all your research, you're looking at a lifetime warranty with this mattress. And then there's a bonus policy provided by Nest Bedding with some select mattresses called the Lifetime Renewal Exchange Program. On this mattress, one layer of foam is actually removable and replaceable. We'll talk about that more in a second, but basically if the mattress is too soft or too firm for you, you can work with them to get a new layer of foam to either help firm it up or soften it up. Also, even after the trial period has expired, if the foam starts to degrade in any way or something like that, you can get a new layer of foam to help extend the life of the mattress and keep it out of the landfill. This is a feature that I haven't really observed with any other mattress brand that we've tested, and I think it's a nice thing to have because it's a very simple process to just replace a layer of foam, then replace an entire mattress. Moving on to the construction of this mattress, this bed is a hybrid, which means it uses pocketed coils as its main support base. Right above the layer of pocketed coils, you have a thin layer of a more responsive, dense transition foam. This is here to basically act as a buffer between the comfort layers above and the main support layer below because you just want to feel the nice gentle bounce and support from the coils, not the coils themselves. And then right above that is that replaceable layer of foam. It's actually an Energex foam, which is kind of a mixture between the nice pressure relief provided by memory foam and the responsiveness provided by latex foam. And then right above that, you have a really nice luxurious quilted cover with quite a bit of foam woven into it, including a bit of memory foam. So the whole construction of the Nest Sparrow Signature Hybrid adds up to give it more just a nice, responsive, fluffy pillow top feel that I have a hard time imagining people will find strictly uncomfortable. When I first started testing mattresses well over 6 years ago now, this was actually the first mattress I took home to sleep on long term. I slept on it for well over a year and found it to be incredibly comfortable and very similar to what I might find at a nice hotel. So I would describe the feel of this bed to be almost universally comfortable, and I think if you get it, you'll probably like it. Moving on to the subject of firmness, this bed is actually available in 3 different options when you're checking out. They have a plush, a medium, and a firm. The model that I slept on for, again, well over a year was the medium model, and in my experience and in our testing, we found it to actually be just slightly softer than a medium, so it's a bit more appropriate for side sleepers and for combination sleepers. If you are a back or a stomach sleeper looking for less give in your mattress, I would definitely recommend the firm model. That one's gonna be around a medium firm. I don't think there'll be that many sleepers out there gravitating toward the plush model, considering the medium model is already plenty soft enough for most side sleepers, but if you're an especially lightweight side sleeper looking for maximum plushness, this could be the way to go. And then one really compelling feature when it comes to firmness with this mattress is for couples. So if you get it in a king or a cow king size, you can actually get it with a split firmness internally. So one side can be plush, one side can be firm, and any combination of the 3. Certain couples just straight up can't agree on a firmness for a single mattress, and oftentimes the solution for that is getting an adjustable bed like say the Sofa Solaire or a Sleep Number bed, or getting 2 twin XL mattresses and pushing them together. And that's always a good solution, but then you wind up with that gap in the middle that a lot of people don't like, and that gap won't exist with the Nest Sparrow because it's split internally. This is thanks to that layer of foam in the middle being replaceable, so they essentially just stick one side with one type of foam and the other side with the other type of foam. So for that reason alone, I would say the Nest Sparrow Hybrid is a great option for couples, but the edge support is very, very good as well. It's actually reinforced with the coils, so I had no issues with the roll-off sensation on this bed. The motion isolation is pretty okay. The coil layer isn't all that thick, and you have a lot of foam in between the top sleeping surface and the coils. It's not going to be quite as good as something like a Tempur-Pedic, which is what I sleep on now, but I think the Nest Sparrow Hybrid's probably one of the best mattresses out there for couples because it does do really well in those two categories and has that split firmness feature. And then moving on to the subject of price, this bed I think is a pretty good value. A queen size retails for just shy of $2,150, but from what we've seen, this bed is on discount pretty much all the time, and right now you can pick up a queen size for around $1,600, which is pretty much in line with a lot of other really nice high quality pillow top beds like say WinkBed and Saatva. Make sure you look down below in the description for up-to-date pricing and discounts on the Nest Sparrow Hybrid. Mattress brands do change their prices around sometimes, but I can definitely see this bed staying a solid value for a long time. And that leaves us with the question, who should consider picking up the Nest Sparrow Hybrid for themselves? And I think at baseline, this is just a really comfortable, responsive pillow top hybrid mattress with multiple firmness options, which makes it really compelling already. And then it has those extra bells and whistles like the lifetime renewal exchange program and the split firmness feature, which I think makes it an even more compelling option, especially for couples. But let us know what you think about this bed. Write us down below in the comments. And again, if you have any more questions, look down in the description. Tons of stuff down there. Lots of resources to help you with your online mattress search. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen at the Slumber Yard. I'll see you in the next one.